Hello and welcome to my channel, Mystical Art. Today I'm doing a channeled mediumship reading with Chris Cornell, and I've been asked to do a video on Chris Cornell for a while now, and I've been waiting for the right time, and today I just felt like I needed to do it today, so it's the right time. And today I felt very drawn to doing his video, and then I found out that the day I'm recording, 17th of May 2022, is actually the day before the 5th anniversary of his passing, and then I realised this must be why he wanted to do the reading today. And the first thing I'm picking up is lots of sadness, a lot of emotion coming through with him, and I really don't feel like he was ready to pass on. It wasn't his time to go, and he's and I feel that it took him a long time to heal and to move over into the spirit world. I don't feel he was ready to move on, and there was lots of attachments to the earth. He had, I'm being shown energetic cords, and he had to do a lot of healing, and he had to work through removing these cords so he could. And he's saying that he was a very honest person. Truth was very important to him, but for a lot of his life he felt very restricted. He felt that he couldn't speak his truth, and he felt very limited on what he could say. And this is why he was so passionate at the end of his life about speaking out, speaking his truth, because he'd been suppressed for so long. He had a message that he wanted to get out, and he felt suppressed. And I feel he was a very intuitive person, but he hadn't connected with his spiritual abilities during his life. And he's saying that for a lot of time growing up, he felt that he had to impress other people, he had to keep other people happy, he had to keep his family happy. He didn't feel able to be himself, and then as his music career went along, he felt very controlled there and not able to speak his truth. But he showed me that there were a few very supportive people around him in the music industry. He says that he did feel very lost in the music industry. Not everyone was on the same path as him. Not everyone was on his wavelength, but there were a few people that he could trust. There wasn't many that he could trust, but there were a few, and they stuck together. And I am picking up on Chester's energy around him. I feel that they were drawn together for a reason, and he says that their energy was very different, but they work well together. I'm pretty sure Chester is a water sign. I'm not sure what Chris is, but I feel like their energy, he may have been a fire sign, because I feel like they've got very very opposite energies, but they worked well together somehow, he says. He's shown me leaving clues in his music, and he's shown me downloads as well, spiritual downloads. I feel that he was a lot more spiritual than he realised, and he did receive spiritual downloads without fully realising when he was creating his work. And this is why his work, his music appealed to a lot of people, because he was connecting on a deep level, like very similar to Chester. He was connecting with people on a deep emotional level, and he was a healer as well. And I feel that's why him and Chester worked well together. And I feel that their souls are connected. I feel that they are parts of the same soul family. They connected to give healing and to give inspiration to others. There is a very strong karmic connection between the two of them. And I feel like in the spirit world now they're very close, and they help each other to heal in the spirit world. Hello, I'm back again. Sorry, my camera just ran out of battery, so I had to recharge it. Chris has shown me a lot of burden on his shoulders during his career, and I feel like he didn't fully reach his potential. There's so much more that he wanted to do, but he felt so restricted. He didn't feel able to be the person that he wanted to be. He didn't feel able to express himself and create the type of music that he really wanted to, because he was because he was so restricted. It really was important for him to be authentic, for him to be honest, and for him to speak the truth. And he felt very restricted by this. He wasn't able to fully say what he wanted to say. He says there was too many people watching him. And he's showing me that, especially towards the end of his life, there was always people watching him. And he's talking about a spell, and he's saying that he wasn't awake, he wasn't fully aware of this while he was on earth, but there was a spell cast on him. He said he could feel something, but he always shook it off. He says that he was a spiritual person, but he didn't wake up to these spiritual gifts on earth, and he wasn't. He says that he would go towards his rational mind all the time, and he would try and rationalise what he was feeling, but he did pick up on energies a lot. And he's saying that that he did notice a lot of strange energies during the last couple of years of his life, and he felt there was a lot of negative energy directed towards him, and this negative energy kept stopping him. It kept putting obstacles in his path all the time, and every time he felt that he was breaking through and he was making a difference, there was always something that would get in his way. And he showed me that there was someone, or more than one person, that was sending this negative energy, and it was to stop him from doing what he was meant to do, stop him from speaking the truth. And he says don't worry, the truth will come out. He wants us to know that the truth that he was fighting for will come out. He says that there's too many people who know now. He says in this universe you can only get away with hiding the truth for so long. He says that the truth must come out. There must always be balance in this universe. Where there is negative, there is always good, and he wants us to know that there is going to be a changeover. He says that we've been singing the praises of the wrong people. He says that the people in the public eye who are known for doing good are not the people who we think they are, and the people who really are doing good are not getting the credit. He's shown me that there's been a lot of things flipped over, the truth is flipped over, and there's a lot that's been hidden from us. He says to be careful of idolizing people. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, and you'll know who to trust. We're told who we need to look up to, we're told who the heroes are, but he says that our intuition will tell us what we need to know about someone's character. Don't let other people tell you who or what you should believe in. And he wants to thank the light workers of this world. He says there are a lot of people doing good, and even though you may not think you're doing much to change the world by sending out love, by being kind to others, by spreading the truth, you are helping to raise the vibration of the earth, and he wants to thank you for this. He's also talking about singing and about the throat chakra. Singing opens up the throat chakra. He says that if you are having difficulty expressing yourself and speaking your truth, he's saying to sing is very healing, opens up your throat chakra. He says that there's a lot of people on this earth who are feeling stuck. The last couple of years has brought a lot of upheaval for us, has helped us to see our shadow selves and the shadow of humanity in order for us to heal. But at the moment there is this stagnant energy, and he says to just keep sending out love and healing, grounding yourself in the present. He's talking about a lot going on behind the scenes, and many of us here on earth now are releasing old karma, so we may find ourselves feeling overwhelmed at the moment, and over the next few months as we are being brought aware of deep issues within ourselves. We are still going through this healing process, all of us on earth, and we are letting go of old karma. He has shown me that gradually this year we will be able to find more movement again. We will be able to move forward, but take this time to heal. We all need to go through a process of healing, so just take this time to work through releasing your emotions. He's talking about the healing power of music. Listening to music will help you with releasing your emotions. If you felt stuck and you're holding on to emotions from the past, he's saying to listen to music that moves you. It will help you to release any pain from your past, releasing these emotions that are stuck below the surface. He's talking about old emotions from the past rising to the surface in order for us to transmute them, and he says to allow yourself to feel these emotions and release them. This is part of the healing process, just allowing them to be transmuted and sending love to yourself as well, being kind, sending love to yourself. You're helping to release. Some of you may need to cut the cords as well. You may need to look at your life and to see what needs to be let go of in order for you to move forward, what you need to, what is holding you back, what do you need to release. And he says that we won't be in this stagnant energy for forever. We're just going through this healing process, but later this year we'll start to find that things are moving again. He wants to send his love, and he wants to thank you all for listening, because he wasn't able to fully express his truth. He says that there were hints within his music, but he's really grateful for the chance to express himself. He's found it difficult to move on in the spirit world because he wasn't able to express himself on earth. So now that being able to express what he wanted to say is helping his energy to be released from the earth. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with more videos.